Record. Alright guys, welcome up. It's your pal Shavana back again with another video. This is really just my take on what this video really came out for Punk. It was honestly a tier list video on the hardest fighting game to the easiest fighting game, or the easiest to the hardest, however he wants to do it. And I'm just gonna review it. I'm gonna give my takes. I'm gonna give my opinions. I think Punk's gonna do fine. Now, to give background, I love Punk. I watch his streams all the time. I watch him play against Fire Fox, some other fighters. I've been watching him for a long time. I've been watching him before he really got big on Street Fighter 5. I guess now he's super big now because of DNF, and I haven't seen him on Mortal Kombat. I know he mentioned it, but I don't think I ever seen him on Mortal Kombat. So we're just gonna mention little things here and there. But I think Punk's gonna do justice to this. I have seen him playing fighting games for a long time, and I don't ever see him disappoint me at all. So let's just watch.
I'm sure if you watch any type of MKI life, you understand that that game is for toddlers. The mechanics were made for toddlers, bro. We are back with another video, and today
We're gonna pull up full screen.
Not debating this time, but on what's good or bad. We pretty much gonna be telling you what the most simple fighting games are and which ones are a bit more difficult to play. So you know what else is very simple to do? Hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the video.
Oh yeah, like you said, like and subscribe his channel, because again, he puts up all kinds of fighting games. If you're interested in Street Fighter, he has that. If you're interested in DNF, he definitely has that. His Berserker is nasty. Please check him out. He is working hard, and I appreciate people supporting other YouTubers who are trying to make the fighting scene better than what it is. So please check him out.
The easy tier here, easy but a little hard. You know, it might have some hard things in the game, but it's still overall pretty easy. Okay, we also gonna have a roll with I just don't know the game. This game, I don't know what that is. Straight off the rip, we don't know. Not sure what this is.
If you don't know what that, I don't know the three. I know Arms, but I know the first one that he just put in is a very good fighting game. If you want to check it out, that's actually a good fighting game. I don't know if it's hard. I think it's easy, but it's definitely a good fighting game. I think people should know more about it, but I get it if people don't want to. It's only in Japanese though. It's only in Japanese.
Right here, this is how many games in a row don't I know until I get to one I know. Blaze Blue, I think this game is pretty difficult, honestly. There's a lot of mechanics, so I'm gonna put that one in VR. There's a lot of mechanics, a lot of character matchups you need to know, because there's a lot of weird things. Every character has like some unique stuff. Some characters have things that like take meter and stuff. Like it's a lot of stuff you gotta get used to. You get air unblockable if you don't like guard. I don't know exactly.
If y'all wondering what I'm looking at, I'm streaming too. So
when you use the guard barrier,
say hi to YouTube.
The barrier you have to use so you don't get air unblockable. Like there's a lot of stuff in Blaze Blue. The combos are pretty difficult too, honestly. So
yeah,
I'm gonna say
he's saying everything right. Like that's the truth.
These are all fighting games. Street Fighter Cross Tekken. This game, I think overall, like it is pretty easy to play. Like they made the combo system pretty easy. I'm gonna say it's easy but a little hard because there is some, you know, they still have links in the game, and there's some hard things to do. Like if you play certain characters, there's like hard Tekken motions that you might not be used to as a Street Fighter player. But overall, the game I think is pretty easy to get into.
That's fair. That's fair.
The combo system is very easy to understand.
That's fair because first I'm gonna already say his Blade Blue analysis and his Street Fighter Tekken analysis is perfect. Yes, the first game definitely has a lot to it. I believe it's definitely hard for people. The combos are kind of difficult because there's a lot of timing with each combo for each character. Some a little less than others, but it's definitely a hard game to play and get good at. Same thing with this game. It's not hard to do certain combos with certain characters, but majority of characters, the links are kind of like iffy. Because like for example, like Ryu, simple easy to link, but then you can play Jin or Kazuya or Brian even. Brian combos are really cool to look at. It's just really hard because some of them have like word properties you have to acknowledge to make the combo really excel.
It plays just like Street Fighter. So if you play Street Fighter, you're very accustomed to how it plays already in the neutral, and yeah, it's pretty easy for the most part. Dive kick, I'm guessing this game is easy. I never played
Yeah,
it,
it's
but I
that's
would
dumb
guess it's
easy,
easy because I
dumb
know it's
easy.
like one button, right? So
Dive kick is
it
sick
ain't really
because
Blaze
they
Blue
actually
so
have
fast. That game is
they
easy.
have Johnny
That game is literally so easy, bro.
Street Fighter, not from Street,
Everything
from
that's
Saints
hard
Row.
about Blaze Blue, they just took out a cross tag battle and made it a party game.
Yeah,
That's a pretty easy game to
that
get
easy.
into.
This game is dumb easy.
It was fun while it lasted for me, but Capcom versus SNK 2. I'm gonna say this game is very.
Now, mind you, he's not saying it easy as in it's a bad game or anything. He's saying easy like you can play it. Like anybody can play it. Like DNF, I think anybody can play DNF. I think anybody can play Tekken if they really took the time and really tried it. Getting good at the game is different from being able to play it. You can, like, for example, you can ride a bike, but being really good at riding the bike takes time and effort. Because some people are just better riders than you, or skateboarding. You can ride a skateboard, but can you do all the tricks and all the shit that the other kids are doing? No, not really. That's what he means by it. Like, it's easy to get into, but it's a lot farther that you need to be good at.
I don't know too much about the game, but there's a thing called roll canceling in that game, and I tried to do that for about an hour, 2 hours, and
Oh my god.
I got it maybe like one or two times. So off the simple fact of that being in the game, I'm gonna say this game is pretty hard. And honestly, the combo system is pretty hard in it.
Oh no, the combo system is ridiculous. It's hard, and yeah, like you said, row canceling. So to do inputs and to do like certain things to make it safe, you have to roll cancel. Some characters have it more easier than others, but universally, pretty much everybody can do it, and it can make everybody a little bit more fun to play as well. But I couldn't do it myself. I couldn't do it. I play like a total scrub on this game. This game is definitely hard.
To really get really good at, I would say Dragon Ball Fighterz. I'm gonna say this game's easy, but a little hard. And I'm gonna say it's a little hard for the simple fact that learning how to move around in Dragon Ball is so unique since they have like a floating system, and also like characters have like re-jump combos, and those are a little hard. But like just moving around in that game, I think it's very hard to just learn how to really move around and get really good at moving around, because floating around and just knowing how to float and pick your spot and where you want to float to or be at, it's really hard if you don't play it a lot. So I think this game is easy for sure, but it's a little hard.
Yeah.
11, not gonna lie, that game is for children.
Honestly.
Explain it. Like I'm sure if you watched any type of MK11, you understand that game is for toddlers. The mechanics were made for toddlers, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me on that one.
It truly was.
I think this game is very hard.
It's not even me. Yo, the fact that I got my nephew to play it. My nephew's was 5 when the game came out, and he was playing it. He was got pretty far. It's not like Street Fighter where you can play Street Fighter and they spam Shoryuken and Hadouken and they get somewhere, but he was just playing the game. He was able to do all the moves and stuff, and he was just playing it. He didn't even know what he was doing. He was just playing the game, and that's crazy. I think that's wild. I mean, like that's whoa. Like it's not. That's just whoa. Because Mortal Kombat, when I used to remember, it was kind of hard to do a lot of the combos. It was kind of hard to do a lot of the things in Mortal Kombat, especially in 9. I think 9 is where officially combos was like a thing. I want to say personally, I felt 9 was officially where combos was a thing, because it was so hard to do the Johnny combos and the Liu Kang combos, and then I didn't even know Jax had combos. I thought Jax would just strike grappling all the time. I didn't know he had links like that. Like it was a revolutionary thing for me in Mortal Kombat. That's what really got me harder into Mortal Kombat, because 9 was somewhat good. It was somewhat like it was good. Like I enjoyed the combo and everything, but the story was kind of but it was a good game so overall. And then 10 was like, oh yeah, I'm locked into this shit. I don't want this. But he's going to my Marvel games. He's going to my babies now.
I played a bit as a kid, and like moving around in Marvel 2, you have to be so fast, so precise. Everything is like moving at light speed when you play that game. So you have to be thinking so much and time, so you have to be
Mm-hmm.
moving your hands so fast. This game is very hard, just from execution alone. Street Fighter Five, easy but a little hard.
Yeah.
There's like hard. I feel like it's hard
Yeah.
things in the game that
This
you
hard thing, but
need to
yeah.
know how to use and get used to. There's a lot of
Like, it's
mechanics
not
that
hard to do a
are
combo.
these days, so
It's not.
using your
Unless you play in
hands
jury.
wisely,
But not really.
with longer
Not a lot of
jumps,
characters are hard to
craziness in
combo
the
with.
game. Nah, I'm gonna go with easy. It's pretty easy to play, honestly, and
Yeah.
get into. So I guess that's what we are pretty much doing. So I would say it's just easy to just get into and play.
I don't know where I took
Combo
Tekken. I think
system
Tekken's
is
a little
pretty
easy.
No one
Because Tekken's not hard to do combos. Unless you're playing the
you can get into
the
the game
Mishimas.
and do
Yeah,
everything,
but
I feel like
I
pretty
don't know.
easily. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh my god, that game's godlike. No way. What did he say?
Everything I feel
No.
like pretty easily.
What did he say?
Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's funny.
That's outrageous. Don't disrespect my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm gonna go with your.
Don't do that.
It's pretty hard to play.
That game-
combos in
this
that
game is
system
sick.
Very hard, and the way
We'll play it again on stream.
What is that meter? I don't know what the meter in the middle called. It's been so long since I played it. But when you get the grid meter, there you go. The grid meter is.
We'll play these games
very
again.
Hard concept to like really understand.
I'm sorry, guys. You know, it's
how
like,
to
what,
really make it
12 o'clock now? About to be. We're about to go into the vampire time. You know I'm trying to stay energized. I'm out of juice. I'm trying to stay energized.
Pretty hard. You're pretty tight. So this game, I would say, is very hard. Don't know what this even is. Injustice 2.
He don't know Fist of the North Star fighting game? Bruh. But it was easy. But bruh, that's disrespectful. You got, come on, bro. He don't know Killer Instinct. He don't know Kings of Fighters, bro. Come on, Punk. Come on, Punk. You gotta play more fighting games, bro. You don't know Skullgirls. You don't know Tekken 7. You don't know Punk. You disrespecting me, bro. Come on, dude. You hurt my feelings. You gotta branch out, homie. You gotta branch out.
Hard combos if you want to be really optimal. Honestly,
Yeah, this game's sick.
Is like so. It's kind of.
This game was good to a degree. I'm not gonna lie to you. Injustice 1 was ass. Personally, I think it was ass. I think it was okay because the only reason I played it for so long, Solomon Grundy. Solomon Grundy. But the combos of that game was also kind of like, eh. Like, Superman combos was kind of like, eh. And then this game, Injustice 2 made it a little bit better. It polished it up. It actually did polish it up a lot. A lot of it got polished up. I think that I was disappointed Solomon Grundy was there, but I had Bane, so I was alright. I had Bane, Robin, Red Hood, and then the Turtles. So I wasn't too mad, but at the same time, I was a little eh.
Crazy, and it's hard to. I feel like it's really hard to play it at a high level because it's so much stuff and so many ways to on defense you can use. There's so many meter burn options with interactables. You got to know the stages in Injustice because there's so many interactables you can use.
Yeah.
And that's why I think like these type of games, it makes it a bit harder because you got to learn about every stage pretty much. You have to. There's a lot of characters in Injustice. So many DLC characters that you got to learn. I feel like the pace of Injustice is a weird pace. That like there's no other fighting game that runs at the same pace as this game. So I would say this game is kind of difficult. It's not very hard, but it's definitely a bit difficult.
Yeah.
OF 13, you know we putting this in very hard.
Yeah, obviously.
Let's do the
Obviously.
combo drop. Off the combos alone, and the combos I've seen people pull off in
Obviously.
tournaments, and knowing that it takes a big execution to do that, this game is very hard just from the execution alone. Not gonna lie to you. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm gonna say this game is difficult. Not very hard. Difficult for the simple fact that you have to. There's a lot of things in a game.
I'm gonna let him talk.
That is not easy.
And then I'll
to
say
do,
my
but
points.
Overall, the game isn't that hard to play. Combos isn't the hardest unless you maybe want to do like infinite. Most combos aren't that hard if you practice them and you just get used to them. It's kind of like a rhythm. But the hard things in this game, I would say, is like movement, like blink dash, and you know that is a bit hard. And yeah, I mean the game is. I feel like with X Factor made the game kind of, it toned it down from like Marvel 2, where if you wanted to make a comeback, you had to do it naturally. So I think that just kind of takes it away from very hard. The fact that there's an X Factor in there, and that's why I would just put it in like difficult. Tatsunoko versus Capcom. This game was kind of.
I completely agree with what he said. I don't know about the. Oh yeah, Blade Strangers up there as. He don't play Blade Strangers. We're gonna talk about the. I'm gonna do a tier list later. I'll do a tier list of 5 games later. I'll be honest. I'll do one later. I'll do one probably tomorrow after this video gets posted. So look out for that. But yeah, the fact that he has Tusk, I don't know. He didn't play a lot of these games. He didn't play DOA. He didn't play a lot of games. Wow, he didn't play Ravel Authors. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, Marvel 3. I want to be honest. Marvel 3 it's similar but very different from Marvel 2. Marvel 2, there was no comeback mechanic that boosted your comeback chances. If you to make a comeback in Marvel 2, obviously it was absolute skill, it was execution, decision making, and able to control the pace of the game. Marvel 3, it was execution, X factors, character uniqueness sometimes a factor in and change the whole like dynamic of the outcome of the game, because really like characters like Dark Phoenix, Virgil, Zero, those characters, it's like kind of those kind of like examples could determine if your character comes back or not. Like Akuma could to do like a crazy combo that comes back on you. He does a lot of damage as a character with no HP. Like Dark Phoenix has no HP, but she does a lot of damage. Virgil has it's kind of the same thing, kinda, but he mostly just comes back. Dante is a really comebackable character. They have X Factor. It's just that kind of stuff determines if the character you can come back or not. But really, there is an advanced amount of skill in the game. Is it very hard? Not really. Not really. It's not hard to come in the game and get good to a point that it requires you to actually have more discipline. But it is definitely easy to the point you can understand the combos. The combos are kind of fluently easy. There's not a lot of them that really that hard to do. Now, is it hard to do on the main stage against an opponent? Yeah, obviously, because they're not going to just sit there and let you do those easy ass combos that you did in the tutorial, or you're probably going to have to learn how to do more advanced combos to catch people off guard or so on. But all in all, it definitely is a dumber down version from Marvel 2, which I understand him putting it in just hard. I completely understand. I don't disagree with his decision making. It definitely is an easier version from Marvel 2. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I just want to put that out there. Just want people to understand. If you disagree with me, it's an opinion. You're supposed to disagree with me.
Sick. I played it when I was so young, I can't remember. I played it a lot. I don't think the game was that hard, honestly. I feel like the combos and everything was pretty easy from what I remember. I don't remember the game really being hard. I don't, like, I played it a lot as a kid, like, actually a lot, but it was so long ago that I can't remember too much about it. But it was sure as hell a fun game.
Yeah.
Fighterz, I have very.
Did he not put it? He didn't put it on difficult. I think he put it on easy. I gotta see where you put that. I gotta see where you put it.
Cause I actually think this game is pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I feel like I got the hang
Yeah,
of the game
that
really
game was.
fast when I played
The
it.
game is hard. Game is hard. Game is actually hard.
It's so unique and it's pretty cool that you gotta really get used to it. But when you get used to it, it's a lot of fun. But I would say it is a little bit difficult, especially like getting used to moving around in this game. It feels like kind of restricted, but it feels good when you get used to it. So I think the movement is a little bit hard and the combo system is a little hard. And this game is actually really fun. I would say everyone go check that out. Them fighting are fun. Street Fighter 4. I think this is like difficult. I don't think it's very hard. Like
Definitely
have,
difficult.
Like, 1 frame links, of course, and that's hard to do. But there's a lot of stuff in the game. Like you don't really have to rely on 1 frame links to win. You can kind of set play your way to victory in this game, and that's why I put it in difficult because there's a lot of just straight set play 50-50s that you can't get out of, and you don't have to do the hardest combos to set those up. So that's why I would put this in difficult and not very hard because I feel like you can get into Street Fighter 4 pretty easily once you understand how a link works, right? So I think this game is just pretty difficult, not very hard. This is our list right here. We didn't know a lot of these.
Okay. Dive Kick, Blaze Blue, Cross Tag, MK11, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Dad, he put that game. He put it as easy, and yeah, it's super easy, yeah. But he put it as a fighting game. That shit was ass. But I'm gonna stop making jokes. Okay, Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, and I believe this is Footsies. Yeah, Footsies. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Fire Z, a little bit easy. Yeah, you could do combos in here very frequently. Injustice 2, Injustice Among Us, Ultimate. There's no difference between the two. So once you set one is like the other, then there's no difference. Like these two are the same. This one is obviously a little bit more polished than Injustice, but it's practically the same game. It's practically the same game with different characters. That's all it is. So it's not hard. Once you're able to play Injustice, you can play Injustice 2 right away. If you can play Injustice 2, you can go right back to the Justice. You can play these games. You can play these games right away. There's no big difference between the two. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yeah, I agree. It was difficult. Fighterz. It should be a little higher because it's very hard to get good in that game. But I'll leave it where it is. Ultra Street Fighter 4 should be very hard because it's a lot. If you get to land those combos, it gets ridiculously hard because you gotta learn how to do dash cancel perfectly. And like you said, the one frames, I think you should put higher, but I get it because he plays Street Fighter, so he knows how to handle it. I personally feel like if you're a new player, I'm looking from a new player standpoint. If you've never gotten into fighting games, there's gonna be games that you immediately get into, and there's games that, or we could say mediocrely you play fighting games. Let's just say you play like a Naruto, or you play Brawl, or you play Street Fighter 2, or you play Street Fighter 5, and you just try out the old Street Fighter game. I think it won't take you a good minute to learn Street Fighter 4 combos. I'm not gonna front. It's kind of difficult to play that game. Blaze Blue, Central Fiction. All right, Capcom versus SK. Okay, yeah, okay. I agree with these being here. A lot of games he don't play, and that's crazy. But I'll do lists later. I'll do lists on stream. I might put it on stream and then put a video out there. Because after this, I'm gonna turn off the stream and go right to bed because I'm tired. I'm bored now. And again, if you guys want to check out my stream, it's your pal Shy on Twitch, and I make little posts on Twitter if you want to check me out there too. Also on Facebook. But I'm gonna let this boy play out the video and then we gonna get out of here.
These games, I don't know who. Maybe Justin would know some of these. You probably know a lot of these games, but I don't play too many fighting.
Nah, you gotta play some of these games.
I feel like there's a lot.
Punk, if you ever watch this video, I'm gonna be honest with you. The game you should be playing, I know you made a video on it. I know you definitely made a video on Skullgirls. I saw it. You definitely made a video on Skullgirls. I know you asked Son Fox to teach you how to play. I think you should play it more on your channel, honestly, because I think you could be sick at this game. Street Fighter Third Strike, you should definitely be playing. Come on, bro. You're a Street Fighter player. If you play Street Fighter 4 and you play Street Fighter 5, you gotta play this. Come on, bro. You played Tatsunoko. You played Tatsunoko. You played Capcom versus SNK. You played Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You gotta try this game out, bro. Like, don't play on Third Strike. Another game you should try. I think you should try Tekken 7. I understand if you don't like it because this is a very big dynamic versus your original playstyle. You don't really play like platforms like that where you just walk around. 3D platform, you just walk around your opponent and all that. I don't get if you don't like it, but I think you should try it. I think you should honestly try it. What's another game you could try that's really fun here? Because I'm thinking from your Street Fighter standpoint, I see you play a lot of Street Fighter like games, so I think those two really will fit you. I don't really think you would like Persona Ultimax. I want to recommend it to you, but I really don't think you will like it. Pokemon Tournament, that's a Tekken type of game. I don't think you would like that either. I don't think you definitely wouldn't like that. Plant Punch, I think you will enjoy it, but at the same time, I think you will hate it. Killer Instinct, I think you enjoy Killer Instinct. I think you could play Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct is sick for you. It would be sick for you, because I think I see you playing TJ Combo, or you might mess around with Hot Guy or something like that. The Hot Guy with the 2 axes. I think you mess around with him. I think I can see you playing those type of games. Yeah, definitely Killer Instinct, maybe Skullgirls, because I see you made on the channel. I see you on there. I think you should play more. I see you have potential there. I think you should try more. Tekken 7, I think you should at least try. I understand if you don't want to play it. Third Strike, yeah, I think you will definitely have a good time here because you play Street Fighter games. This will be fit right into your element of Street Fighter games that you enjoy. That I see you continuously keep playing. Actually, oh, I can see JoJo Bizarre Adventures. Definitely stay away from that. No, I don't think you would enjoy that. I think that's too out of your element. Not out of your element. I think this is too out of reach for you because that's pure anime game. If you ever play Naruto Ninja Storm or something like that, you probably would enjoy this. But I've never seen you post it on your channel, so I don't know if you like it or not. I've never seen you play those type of games. Honestly, I'm just saying this from what I know of you, what I watch you play. But that's just my opinion. If you ever see this.
Know some of these, you probably know a lot of these games, but I don't play too many fighting games. I just play enough. I feel like this is a lot though. If you even play this many fighting games or play
Yeah.
this many fighting games, it's kind of a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video for us.
If you only play 3, then you're just a beginner. But if you play like that much, I think you're
In the next one.
intermediate. Like you're getting fly out into it. But yeah, check out my boy Punk. He streams. Just check him out. Like honestly, I'll post a link down in the description. But definitely, I recommend this guy. He's a very fun, fighting game pro to watch. He's very funny. He always updating his content. I never seen him lack in content. He's always improving. He's always getting better. So I'll definitely keep watching him. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope y'all like this new setup. I hope you like me just posting videos out here and there. Some of them I gotta redo because I see some of them have like little cuts in here and there. I try and put out the best. See, what happens is when I do them, they look good, and then when I put them out there to get rendered and stuff, something happens with the rendering, so I have to re-upload them. If you see problems with my videos, please comment them so I can know and I can go back and stop, like fix it up, because I'll be trying to like stay up to date and I'm trying to like keep good content out there. I'm not trying to put something bad out there that just catch an eye. I want people to actually enjoy what I put out there. So if you got any ideas or ways to improve the channel, please let me know. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a good day. Bye bye.